is ASK? ASK is amplitude shift keying. It's a digital modulation technique where the amplitude of a carrier wave is varied according to the digital data being transmitted. Key point: the frequency and phase of the carrier wave remain constant. Binary 1 and 0 are represented by different amplitude level. Diagram placeholder: simple graph showing two amplitude level representing binary 1 and 0. How ASK work: a high amplitude represent binary 1. A low or zero amplitude represent binary 0. The digital data modulate the carrier wave to form the ASK signal. The characteristic of ASK: advantage and disadvantage. The advantage of ASK is simple and cost implementation. Require relative require relatively low bandwidth. The disadvantage: highly susceptible to noise and inter, interference, and limited performance in long distance or noisy environment.
Carrier signal is chosen to be of a very high frequency as compared to the message signal. It is usually a sinusoidal waveform. Message signal consists of a binary stream of data. In ASK, the high amplitude is represented by 1 and low amplitude is represented by 0. Modulated signal is generated as the resultant of the product of message signal and carrier signal. If the message signal is represented by M bracket T, carrier signal as C bracket T. The modulated waveform F bracket T is equal to M bracket T times C bracket T, and this is transmitted over the communication channel. At the receiver end, the modulated signal is demodulated to get the massive binary stream demolition. At receiver, various mechanisms are used to recover the original message.
Hi. Okay, I'm going to explain the SK diagram. The SK diagram can be divided to three blocks. First one is transmitter, second one is channel, and the third one is receiver. On the transmitter side, HDF it means the carrier signal for transmission. On the channel side, HCF is the impulse response of the channel. And this NT is a noise introduced by the channel. In this part, we have a noise introduced in the channel. And his on the receiver, his RF, which is the filter at the receiver. This one will be filter out the noise that was introduced by the channel. The L will be the number level that used for transmission, and the TS is the time between two symbol generation. And the general equation of ASK will be VT equal to 1 plus VMT times A per 2 cos omega T. For where VS, which is equal to ASK wave. So the wave of ASK, the highest one that ASK can get is VT. While VM, which is a digital information, which is our data that need to be transmit. ASK bandwidth. Bandwidth are required for ASK to calculate as BM bandwidth bandwidth equal to 1 plus D times N bound, where D is a modular factor with a minimum of value 0. The minimum bandwidth equal to N bound. So this is the picture. The example of ASK used in the technology, which we have 3 example, which is RFID, optical communication, and low-cost wireless system. Conclusion, ASK is not considered good overall in most communication scenario due to its high sensitivity to noise, making it less reliable compared to other modulation technique like phase shift keying PSK or quadrature adaptive modulation QAM, especially in the environment with the high noise level. However, it can be useful for low data rate application where simplicity of implementation is prioritized and noise is minimal. So ASK is not considered good because it has high sensitivity to noise. But if we want to implement it to some like mini project or a place that doesn't have that much noise, that way we use it very minimal, it can be useful because it's a simple one, not like the phase shift keying or quadratro amplitude modulation, which is those are very good in high noise level, but it doesn't require. We don't require it in the simple one, in the where the noise is very minimal. Thank you.